If you hood educated, I'm glad you made it. Allow me to unfold my knowledge, wisdom, and understanding from a hood nigga's point of view to all of you here, there, and everywhere. Now check me out. Now, before I get into this demonstration, let me say this right here. By the end of this video, I'm going to prove to y'all with paperwork that Hernandez Govan is a snitch. Now, I need y'all to understand something. He's a well-known street nigga out of Memphis by the name of Orange Mound Quet, right? And, you know, I mean, from understandings that I'm getting, you know what I mean, from a couple of my sources down there in Tennessee, they saying that he ain't nothing to be played with. The only thing that I have to question about all this is this right here. What is his connection to wanting to kill young Dolph? Because nobody, I mean, at least the people that I know down there in Memphis, has pointed out any type of beef that Orange Mound Quet had with young Dolph. But let me get into this demonstration, y'all, because we got to figure out, how did we get here, right? How did we get here? How did all this shit started? So allow me to break it down for you, right? Here it is. We got two bad motherfuckers coming out of Memphis, Tennessee. We got that boy Yo Gotti, and we got young Dolph, right? Yo Gotti shot off first. Young Dolph coming behind Yo Gotti, right? So here it is. From what Dolph has said, Dolph said that Yo Gotti wanted to sign him to his record label, CMG. But young Dolph ain't want to do it. He already getting his own money. He already done established his own record company, Paper Route Empire, PRE, right? And he was a money getting nigga, so he ain't see no reason to sign under CMG. Now, after this happened, young Dolph says that Yo Gotti got the hating on him, right? Sneak dissing him in songs like that, saying little slick shit and shit like that. Now, I gotta be 100. There's not one song that I have ever heard of Yo Gotti that says, you know, fuck young Dolph. Young Dolph a bitch ass nigga and shit like that. I have never heard a song like that, right? But young Dolph whole demonstration is that Yo Gotti is sneak dissing him. He ain't putting his name straight out there like that. He sneak dissing. So what does young Dolph do? Young Dolph say fuck the sneak dissing shit. Young Dolph come straight out saying Yo Gotti name, like, nigga, fuck you, you a bitch. He disrespected Yo Gotti's big brother, Big Jook, said that he was, you know, fronting him work when Yo Gotti wasn't fucking with Big Jook, because Big Jook and Yo Gotti got into it, right? And when they got into it, Yo Gotti cut him off. And young Dolph was there, you know, fronting pounds and shit like that. This is what young Dolph is saying. He fronting Big Jook pounds and shit like that, keeping the nigga on his feet. You know what I'm saying? So now, after all that, you know, with Dolph dissing Yo Gotti and shit like that, and dissing Big Jook, Yo Gotti comes, pardon me, y'all. Young Dolph comes out and said that he fucked Yo Gotti's child's mother. Showing text messages on the phone and shit like that, with her calling him and shit like that, you know what I mean? And so now we all know, we hood niggas, you know what I'm saying? Not only that, I mean, just anybody in the world, when somebody fuck on your woman and shit like that, man, that do something to a nigga. I don't give a fuck who you is, how tough you think you is, where you from on the globe. Women done got niggas killed. Let's just be 100 about that. You know what I'm saying? Women done got niggas killed. You know what I'm saying? For sleeping with other motherfuckers, for sleeping with the ops and shit like that. Some men can't accept that. Some men can't just say, hey, you know, she fucked off on me, I'm finna leave and go find me another woman. Some men want to hurt the motherfucker that she fucked on, right? I'm not saying that that's what's going on in this situation, but I'm just putting it out there that, man, men have died. Men have been shot. Some men are spending the rest of their life in the penitentiary right now because they woman cheated. And they just couldn't take it, right? So now, when that happened, We gotta understand Yo Gotti feeling some type of way, but he still don't say the man name on the record. He don't, come out there verbally, attacking Young Dolph, making diss songs and shit like that. However, Young Dolph was relentless, disrespectful than a motherfucker, right? Now, even though Yo Gotti is not coming out disrespecting Young Dolph, the year 2017, 100 bullets was fired at Young Dolph as he sat in his SUV. Now, listen to what I'm telling y'all. 100 plus bullets was shot at Young Dolph while he sat in his SUV. Young Dolph survived it though. Why? Because Young Dolph was a smart nigga. He put that bulletproof all over the vehicle. So while they was shooting the motherfucking vehicle the way that they was doing, that shit wasn't causing no harm to nothing. So now we might ask the question, who was trying to shoot this man 100 times? Who is this upset at a motherfucker where they trying to shoot this man 100 times? None other than Black Youngster. Who was Black Youngster? Yo Gotti called Black Youngster his little brother. He was arrested. Him and 2 more other men was arrested for shooting 100 plus times at Young Dolph. Check it out.
100 bullets and 80 days later, rapper and 2 others surrender to Charlotte police. A Memphis-based rapper who goes by the stage name of Black Youngster was one of 3 men who surrendered to the Mecklenburg County Sheriff's Office on Tuesday for their alleged involvement in a chaotic February shootout in Uptown. Charlotte Mecklenburg police charged Youngster, née Sammy Benson, 27, Frederick Black, 23, and Antavius Gardner, 20, with 6 counts each of discharging a weapon into occupied property and felony conspiracy. It's the latest turn of events in a saga that, according to hip-hop media outlets, stems from a rivalry between out-of-town rappers. According to Charlotte Mecklenburg police, at about 6:30 p.m. about 30 minutes before the final game of the KIA tournament at the nearby Spectrum Center, several dozen rounds were fired in the 600 block of North Caldwell Street, and bullets hit multiple homes and vehicles indiscriminately. No one was hurt. Investigators eventually recovered about 100 spent shell casings from the road, fired from various guns and a rifle. They also found 2 bullet-ridden SUVs on Parkwood Drive with tires blown out on both. The front and rear windows of one of them were shattered. White tissues stained with what appeared to be blood also were found outside one of the vehicles, according to court documents. By the next morning, several national hip-hop related websites were reporting that one of the targets was Young Dolph, another Memphis-based hip-hop artist, who was in town that night for an unofficial KIA party/concert at Cameo Charlotte nightclub. At the time, KIA Commissioner Jockey McWilliams said the shootout was not connected to the tournament. Sensational details quickly emerged. There was rampant social media chatter speculating the shootout stemmed from animosity between Dolph, née Adolph Thornton Jr., 31, and rival rapper Yo Gotti, née Mario Mims, 35. Dolph tweeted "You loose" next to a laughing so hard I'm crying emoji less than 18 hours after the incident. And he would later boast that the black SUV he was traveling in when the shooting took place had been custom bulletproofed at a cost of $300,000. Videos also surfaced of Black Youngster, one of Yo Gotti's artists, and others taunting and making threats against Young Dolph while brandishing firearms, apparently made prior to the shootout. When asked by hip-hop magazine XXL in March who he thought targeted him, Dolph said, "I got no clue. I really don't even give a damn. I've been a target. To people that I intimidate, know what I'm saying?" He told XXL. "So, only thing that I can do is take this S, and keep going. The more I live, the bigger and greater I'm going to get. The haters and the negativity, that S, gonna get bigger too, you know what I mean? But, at the end of the day, man, I'm good." Then on April 1st, Dolph released a new album containing a multitude of references to Charlotte, the shooting in both his SUVs and his own impenetrability. The title, Bulletproof.
So we might be asking ourselves, right? Or y'all might be asking yourself, damn, how the fuck that Black Youngster even get caught up in this shit? We know he's CMG. How did he get caught up in this right here, right? Being that this is his big brother or his CEO enemy, how did he get caught up in this shit? Well, the police had connected the rental car to the crime. Who rented the rental car? None other than Black Youngster. However, Black Youngster said that the rental car got stolen a day before the shooting happened. I'm laughing, so y'all should be laughing too. Like, come on, man. I mean, like, now listen. That same year, 2017, right? Young Dolph out there in Hollywood, California, doing this thing, right? He in front of a hotel. Tell me why he get into a fight and then get shot multiple times. This time, he got actually shot. He wasn't in his bulletproof vehicle, nothing like that. This man got shot multiple times. Guess who was a man of interest when he got shot? Yo Gotti, CMG. Who was arrested for attempted murder on Young Dolph? CMG Corey. Check it out. Now, just to be 100 though, right? Now this shit looking kinda, it's been 2 attempts on the man's life. These certain names keep popping up, right? But Young Dolph was a street nigga. Every time these niggas went to jail and shit like that, when Black Youngster and them went to jail for that shit like that, man, that shit got dismissed. Why? Dolph wasn't going to court. That shit that happened with CMG Corey out there in California after Young Dolph actually got shot, case dismissed. Why? Young Dolph wasn't going to court. He don't know what the fuck happened. But he know what happened, but y'all know it's street shit, right? So now, we gotta understand something. A lot of people might say, damn, man, you know what I'm saying? It appears that, CMG and Young Dolph, Yo Gotti, them niggas is on his ass, right? How about this? 2019, Yo Gotti had a concert in Nashville, Tennessee. After the concert, they get in the tour bus. They finna go on to the next city. Yo Gotti tour bus gets sprayed up. They gunning that motherfucker down. Check it out. Now listen, even though they gunned that motherfucker down, this nigga Yo Gotti wasn't even in the motherfucker, right? This nigga right here slick, highly intelligent, and understand warfare. That whole motherfucking tour bus, that was a distraction. Y'all gon' shoot that motherfucker to smithereens if y'all want to, but I'm over here, right? Now, 2021. Young Dolph come back to Memphis, Tennessee to do his annual turkey drive, his turkey giveaway, right? This is something that he do annually. This is something that he's known for doing, giving back to the community. When he come back, he go to his favorite cookie place, Makita's Cookies. He go down there, he go get some cookies. According to reports, he go get some cookies for him and his mama. According to court documents, Young Dolph was spotted, right? He was spotted by Cornelius Smith, the boy that's locked up for him right now, and Justin Johnson. They seen him in the cookie shop, in the cookie store. Jumped out of an all-white Mercedes-Benz and ran up and shot Young Dolph 22 times, killing him inside of Makita's Cookies. Check it out. Now, don't y'all find it strange? I'm talking about, like, is it just me, or don't y'all find it strange that every time Young Dolph was shot at, or Young Dolph was shot, CMG name popping up, Yo Gotti name popping up, some of his friends and shit like that, all CMG popping up whenever this man was, faced with gun violence. CMG, Yo Gotti, every time. But what about this time? Right. What about this time right now? The time that he died, what he actually was killed. Because when everybody was seeing Justin Johnson and Cornelia Smith, motherfuckers like, man, what's they beef with Young Dolph? You know what I'm saying? Motherfuckers was like, man, because Justin Johnson was like this with Young Dolph. So what's going on? Right? So we gotta get down to it, and we gotta understand something, y'all, about this street shit. Your own homeboys will put you on the plate to be killed for the right amount of money. No, y'all ain't heard me. Y'all ain't hearing me. Your own homeboys, all you hood niggas out there that pay attention to my channel, your own homeboys will put your ass on the plate for the right amount of money. Listen, how do y'all think that Orange Mound Quake was able to get close to Young Dolph, was able to get an understanding of Young Dolph movements and shit like that? Because he had an inside man, Justin Johnson. Check it out. Now, as y'all see, man, I'm talking about, y'all see that picture of Justin Johnson, man, sitting right there, man, on stage with Young Dolph. Come on, man, this man is on stage with him. But somehow they had a little falling out, because as you see in the other picture, he got the PRE chain, you know what I'm saying, dangling from his waist belt. You know what I mean? And you know, that right there was just like a disrespect to, you know, Paper Route Empire. So that's when they had a little falling out. But just because they had a falling out, it shouldn't have allowed him to say, you know what, I'm gonna be the one to kill this nigga. So what does that tell us? That tells us that this nigga right here already had hate for Young Dolph before he was even paid to kill Young Dolph. Now, let's talk about Orange Mound Quake. We need to understand something, y'all. Don't no motherfucker just come out the sky blue and all of a sudden decide, I want this nigga Young Dolph dead. That shit right there don't just happen. The same way court documents are saying that he solicited the murder of Young Dolph by going to Justin Johnson and Cornelia Smith and, you know, rotating with them. Hey man, listen, I want this motherfucker gone. We gotta believe in our mind, because we hood educated, not lame related. We gotta believe in our mind that someone sat down with Orange Mound Quake and said the same shit. Hey man, I want this nigga Dolph dead. I'm gonna give you the money to take care of it. I don't care how you get it done, but I want this nigga dead. This nigga didn't just wake up. Orange Mound Quake, Hernandez, Govan didn't just wake up and say, I want this nigga dead. No, it was a conversation somewhere. Him and somebody else sat down and said, man, look, I want this nigga dead. And the cold-blooded part about this whole demonstration is, when you think about it, who name keep popping up? Check it out. There you see CMG Juke with Orange Mound Quake. Now we already know Juke can't stand Young Dolph. We already know his little brother, Yo Gotti, can't stand Young Dolph. And here it is, you in a picture with a motherfucker that masterminded the killing and solicited the killing of Young Dolph. Come on, man. It ain't that many motherfucking coincidences in the world, right? But it's not what you know, it's what you can prove. But at the same time, come on, man. 1 + 1 = 2. And for CMG, this shit is not looking right. But the cold-blooded part about it is this right here. CMG, Yo Gotti, Big Jook. If y'all laid in the bed with this nigga right here, Orange Mountain Quake, if y'all sat down with him, if anybody of stature of CMG sat down with Orange Mountain Quake and planned the killing of Young Dolph, y'all ass cooked. Y'all ass deep fried, done. Stick a fork in them. It's over with. Why? Check it out. As y'all seen, right, in both of those pictures that I just showed y'all, right, I want you to notice something. There was a pimp by the name of T-Rex, right, out of Memphis. He wasn't what we call a finesse pimp. You know what I'm saying? Like a finesse pimp, they hoes enjoy selling pussy for them, right? They enjoy selling pussy and bringing all the money back to daddy, right? Because he treating them right and they got an understanding of the game and he's clever enough and they want to be down enough to buy into the program. Now, from my understanding in documents that I done read, T-Rex wasn't a finesse pimp. He was what we call a guerrilla pimp. What you mean, hood educated? Guerrilla pimps is some low down, dirty motherfuckers. Yeah, I said it. Them niggas is rotten. Why? Because they pimp on minors. They beat on minors. They beat they women. They pimp through fear. They pimp through force. They pimp through violence. They pimp through drugs, alcohol, manipulation. It's not pure pimping, if you understand what I'm saying. So he was one of them type of motherfuckers. He beating the girls, drugging the girls up, getting young ass girls in their teenage years and shit like that, pimping on them and shit like that. He doing all that type of shit. Orange Mountain Quake, Hernandez Govan happen to know all these details. And so when you look at this document, I'm going to show it to you again. When you look at these documents, you're going to see that T-Rex was sentenced to 530 some months, right? And then I want you to look at the document where I got it highlighted red, where you can see where it says government proof witness Hernandez Govan. And you will see in that document that T-Rex got the same amount of time, and they both out of Memphis, Tennessee. Y'all see what I'm talking about? So, being that this nigga right here already got snitching in his blood, it's already in him to be doing this type of shit. If them niggas laid in the bed with him and plotted the death of Young Dolph, man, they ass is cooked, fried, done. They might as well forget about it. This hood educated, not lame related. Peace and love, and y'all take care of yourself out there. Before I depart, allow me to say this right here, y'all. Man, I enjoyed, man, all y'all that went and got y'all memberships on the Patreon. I really appreciate y'all. I'm telling y'all, if y'all really into the takeoff case and there's some shit that y'all really want to delve into, I'm telling you, I got 2 videos on there. Well, I got 3. But the videos that I'm showing and the way I'm breaking this shit down, it's some shit, man, that's gonna fuck y'all head up. Y'all gonna look and say, wait a minute, wait, hold on, some shit ain't right. Some shit ain't right. And not only that, it's some shit on there that's gonna prove, I'm talking about without a shadow of a doubt, it's gonna prove some shit. I just don't want to put it out here. I want y'all to go check it out for yourself. Go get those memberships. Now, if you in the Minnesota area Man, we got Finesse 2 times coming through this motherfucker. Intelligent Ghost Entertainment is bringing Finesse 2 times to Minnesota. If you in the Minnesota area, check out this flyer. Man, and I'm telling y'all, man, it's gonna be a wonderful event for the simple fact of anytime Intelligent Ghost Entertainment do anything in the state of Minnesota, it's well secured. They gonna have at least 20 security officers there. They gonna have, police there and shit like that. Because, man, they want everybody to feel safe and comfortable. And they want to deter all the bullshit. So for anybody thinking they finna come with that bullshit, when they see all those officers and shit like that, it make all the riff-raff ass niggas say, nah, man, I don't like to go to they shit. Too many police and shit like that. But all the people that want to have fun and enjoy themselves, fuck with Intelligent Ghost. So I'm telling you, if you want to go see Finesse 2 times, get your tickets, check out this flyer, and man, enjoy yourself. This hood educated, not lame related. Peace and love, and take care of yourself out there.